Hi everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot Shop. I'm here to do my full moon in Cancer reading 12/22/2018, December 22nd. I'm seeing the numbers, December 22nd, 2018. And this is messages from Archangel Michael. So we're tapping into Archangel Michael for channel messages for everyone for this reading for the full moon in Cancer. And I'm being guided to use the Whispers of Love. And this is a message of love to you from Archangel Michael, from your angels, from your angelic team that is around you. This is not about a message from your loved one or, relationship, anything like that. This is a spiritual message of love that he wants to tell you through this deck. And then I'm being guided to use the Goddess deck to do this reading. So I will put a link to this reading below in my shop as well if you're interested. Or at least my shop. I don't even know if I have this reading. I know I have a new moon. Why don't I even have this reading on my shop? Anyway, focusing on everyone and what message Archangel Michael has, and I feel it's this one for the new, I keep saying new moon, full moon in Cancer. He's asking me to do the undercurrent as well. Okay, there it is. Undercurrent. Embrace your emotions, which is, we're in Cancer, and Cancer is water, and it is all emotions, right? The water signs are the emotional, the water. So don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions, he's saying, and the unicorn is coming up here. So, yeah, this is to face your emotions, to let your emotions come to the surface, because full moons are notorious for that to begin with, right? So it's allowing them to come up and to be released, but he's saying not to push down or judge your emotions. Don't make them wrong. What you're feeling is what you're feeling. And it says, consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. 50. So this is an interesting one because I'm getting home. I feel like a connection. It feels Six of Cups-ish to me. It felt, but in a childhood way. I'm feeling an energy here of your childhood situation, your family situation has a factor on how committed you are in love and what you're experiencing in your love life, or in the energy, not only say love life, but in the energy of love. So I feel like this is connecting back to childhood. This is connecting to family, how we try to recreate the feeling of home through our interactions with other people. And yeah, so it's like, that's like all coming up here. So you may have an emotional remembrance of an experience when you were younger. And it's, oh, look how cute. There's little owls just telling me to look closer. So the owl is in this one. There's so many beautiful images on these. And it's like this was witnessed. I get an energy and a message that this situation with your home life has been witnessed. It's been, I don't want to say recorded, but it has. Not only from the angels, they've witnessed this, but your emotional body is holding this. It has witnessed it and it is carrying it forward. And it's going to be either replayed or felt. And it's like a rerun. I feel like a movie that kind of, or a TV show that reruns, like I watched that before. It's like on rerun or something, and it's coming up. And like, that's the feeling, like a pattern. Okay, something gets rerun over and over again till you get it. And I think part of the key to getting it is to not judge it as bad. Like if it was a bad experience or a bad emotion, don't judge it as bad. Let the feeling come, feel the feeling for good or bad or whatever it is. Because it has created some sort of pattern is what I'm getting here, is a feeling like it's happened over and over and over and over and over and over. Why can't I escape this? Because you're recreating something that felt familiar and it's been held there. But that's the message I'm getting in its channeling of what was there. So it's not exactly the words on the card, but it is the message he's giving me. So focusing on everyone. And 5 is a number of change. And so he's also saying, it's coming really quick, there will be a change to this. It's time for this to end. This is going to change, but you have to feel through it, allow it to come to the surface, allow yourself to experience it. You're going to see it through new eyes. You're going to sense it through new eyes. Don't judge it. Let this go once and for all. This is a time that this is going to be brought up and healed, he's saying. So very, very interesting. We have 18, which is 9, which are endings, right? $18 is the moon card. Hierophant and the moon. Hierophant and the moon is coming up too. Like they're taking me back to about tarot cards, numbers. I'm not going to go into that because I'm not sure. Could mean a couple things I'm feeling, but I'm not going to burst into it. It may mean something for you. You want to sit with the Hierophant and the moon for this, for yourself. It could even be something that is going to be helpful for you after the fact, like after this occurs. Ooh, that one went flying. Let's see. Oh, there's the owl, Athena. There's the moon. And the Hierophant is about wisdom, right? So that's kind of interesting. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So it's that intuition, intuitive. But that was the feeling that was coming up here. I'm still not quite sure. I feel it's going to be, yeah, like, well, you know what to do. Take appropriate action without delay. I think it's going to be for something after this all comes up. Oh, I'm not. Oh, yeah, I'm going to look. Fairness, Mott. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So I feel like a release. Again, it's a release of a pattern. I want to say karma in a bad way, but there's something that's it's going to change. It's going to be different now. Or it's going to allow you to react or act in a different way. Feel things, process things in a different way that's more healthy. It's like it's going to let you know what to do now instead of just going around in circles perhaps in the situations. Okay. So the first one is the overruling energy of this moon. The theme, overall theme of energy for the full moon in Cancer, and it is Basat independence. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. And it's interesting because this card is number 9, and I felt Hermit energy, and it's individual. 9s are endings, but they're also individuality. So independence, I also get a sense of freedom, and I feel like there's going to be a freedom from an emotional pattern, something that goes back to childhood. And that is not in a blame game type of energy either. I don't want anybody thinking, oh, I'm blaming my parents, it is what it is, and everything's occurring for a reason. So this isn't going back with the blame game, because you're just going to get stuck there again, right? So this is about owning how you processed that situation, working through it, and allowing this energy to release that for you. And it's feeling like a sense of, I'm free. I'm free from that past. I'm free from this in my emotional state. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, you never talk to those people again, you never go back there. But there's a sense of freedom and liberation. It's foundation for strength and success. And this is the word foundation. They're saying these go together. Consider your foundation. So now your foundation is free from that, whatever that was. And it's stronger and it's successful. So now you can see yourself, you can feel yourself as stronger and more successful, where this, whatever was occurring back here, may have left you feeling doubt or low self-esteem or undeserving. It could have done all these things to you energetically, which doesn't allow you to attract success or a relationship in a healthy way. And so you're free of that. So that foundation here is now independent and strong and successful. Love it. Because this one said, how committed are you to love? How committed? And so now this is going to free you. Yeah, independence is solo, but it's also having you become stronger and free of this, where you can be more committed to self and others. What can archangels see high above that you can't see down here? And it is sage, quiet time. Take some time, quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So what he can see is that you may have recently, if you were in a relationship and things kind of came to a stop or a standstill, it could have happened for this particular reason, that right now through this full moon, you're going to need that quiet time alone. For those that doesn't apply to, he's seeing you taking time out alone to process this, to meditate and contemplate, because there is a quiet time that's going to be needed through this full moon for that. So that is what he's saying here. But I feel for a lot that they're relating this to a relationship aspect, that they, may have needed time alone and taken that time to themselves in preparation for this period coming up, whether they consciously were aware of what's going on or not, because this is really nothing that you want. It's nothing that you're going to be able to engage with others in a really healthy way as you're processing and releasing. This is coming up in conscious levels and subconscious levels, and it's a time where you need to do this alone because of the independence here as well. This is going along with it. This is something you need to work on by yourself, and it's not going to be conducive to try to work this out with someone else. So that's the energy here that he can see high above. So there's a reason for that if that has occurred. Something to do for yourself through the full moon. And it's infinite supply, Sedna. You are supplied for today and all your tomorrows. And this is a water goddess as well. And we have Cancer full moon. So this full moon, again, it's a sense of that success and strength coming. But it is to know and to tap into the energies of your divine birthright, your abundance, that you are supplied and supported from spirit. You are supplied for today and all your tomorrows. And I'm getting a sense of the only thing that isn't in there is the past. You see how that it was there? And it was a subtle shift. I felt a subtle shift of energy where I realized a realization was the only thing that was missing was the past. So there's something here about releasing this from the past that is going to allow you to be more present in your todays and all your tomorrows. So this, maybe for you, it's a nagging energy, or it's caused dis-ease in your body and you've been struggling with ill health, or there's something here that's going to shift, because that felt like a shift in realization to me that this wasn't just about the words on the card. What is missing is the message. And so what was missing was yesterday. You are supplied for today and all your tomorrows. So the past is not there. And so you're going to be in a different energy today and all your tomorrows from how this processes through. And again, I don't think it's going to happen right on the full moon, but this full moon is going to allow a gradual unfolding. And you can even see that full moon kind of feeling back here. And it's coming up. So that is a message. Something to do for yourself is to get into that knowing space, but to also have that realization that the past is gone. So this is the message for what to do. The past is gone. This energy is leaving that's been gone, but you've been carrying it around. It's leaving. And so there's going to be a shift, and you're going to be different in all your tomorrows. But it's also going to allow you to bring more things to you. And Angel whispers a secret you do not know. And there's the Athena inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So it's a secret you do not know, is that you do know. And you do have that inner wisdom. You may not have been following your intuition, but you are going to have a stronger ability to trust yourself in the decisions and choices you make. So you may not be seeing that or realizing it now. You may not even be thinking, oh, I don't trust my inner intuition, but your inner intuition is going to become stronger. Your inner knowing is going to become stronger. And then as you think back, you will think, oh yeah, that this is different for me now. And there is a sense of a different energy coming up here. Also, this owl and this owl that I saw here, where I saw the owl and heard that this was recorded, this was, this was being watched. Same owl. So secret you do not know. This has to do with commitments too. There's going to be something that you instantly know what to do with a commitment in your life. To make one or not make one, it's going to help you with commitment energy. What is coming up soon in regards to the secret you do not know? And we have boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So it can be in regards to that commitment, you need boundaries. Maybe that your boundaries relaxed because you were seeking for love. Maybe there was codependency that came out of this past relationship. And so you need healthier boundaries. And it's not to say, oh, you need to go out of my life altogether. But in setting healthy boundaries, it can actually be what heals if there's issues in a relationship and allows it to become stronger. If it's meant for you, it will stay and become healthier. If it's not, it will fall away, and you will find someone that respects your boundaries and treats you in a healthy manner. But this is going to set up the energy for you to be, this strong, independent person, yes, but also having healthy relationships, not just in a romantic aspect, but with engaging with others. So I love how that comes, and you're going to kind of know, right? You're going to know what to do one way or the other. And for some people have set their boundaries too high. So you know how this is coming, and that's why it says you know what to do. So you may be like somebody that doesn't let anyone in because there was issues and you closed yourself off, and now you're going to open up. And so some of you may be too open and codependent. And so, there's going to be like one side or the other here in which way to go. But you, yourself, your individual situation are going to know, let my boundaries down or open my boundaries up, close them down or open them up. However it comes for you, you're going to know. So that is a beautiful reading. And I love what's coming up for healing and what's being processed. And it looks like there's going to be a very beautiful, healthy shift for everyone. And I will put my information below. I wanted to thank everyone for coming, liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I will see you soon for my next reading. Angel blessings.